I couldn't walk more than a dozen paces without Luis, Saúl or Benito showing me another plant that they used.
Esta se llama, nosotros llamamos majewa.
We call it majewa.
Se pica con machete, ¿no? Corta
It's used when you have a bite or little wound from a sharp tool. It helps to heal the wound.
By the final morning of our stay here, our camp was being co-opted back into nature. I felt right at home and very sad to have to go. But there was one last thing I wanted to know if I could see before leaving. Their knowledge of how to light a fire. I asked them to show me their traditional method of fire lighting, but it soon became apparent that matches and cigarette lighters had replaced traditional knowledge. Let's have a go then, Benito. This one?
Sí. Ya.
Okay.
Sí.
Oh. Broken it.
Ahí está otra.
You stick it in a longer stick.
Sí.
Try that one. Would it be right if I suggest a slightly different way of doing this?
Dice que sí, estaría bien si él puede sugerir una forma nueva de hacer fuego.
Sí.
Because I think we can make fire with your sticks.
Como ahorita.
Sí.
Sí.
Say now?
Yeah.
Como nosotros, como estamos ahora, nosotros no lo vimos tampoco en nuestra abuelo.
He haven't seen how to make fire
Oh,
from
that's
sticks.
cool, I understand
Solamente
that.
lo escuchamos así nada más como está
They
haciendo.
have heard about it, but they never see it.
My normal work is teaching these skills, and it would be a privilege if I could actually show you what I know of this technique. I need their help though, because I need a good stick to push this into. Fire lighting by friction is a very difficult skill. For a man here to admit that he can't make fire in the forest when he can do everything else, that takes a real sense of courage, I think. It's a real testament to the strength of character of these people. And it's very difficult for me to broach that issue without questioning his manhood. And we've been able to get past that stage, and hopefully we'll make some fire here today and we'll put that skill back. What I'm going to show them is the way I make fire, and it may be that this is slightly different to their cultural way of making fire, but I think at the end of the day what is important is the ability to go into the forest and find fire from what nature provides. Because this drill is a little bit too short, what we're going to do is we're going to attempt to lengthen it with another stick which needn't be dry. That looks great, that looks good. This was uncertain ground, both for me and them. Benito, how far do you have to go to get matches or a lighter?
Sí, en esta zona quedan muy lejos de
This area is very far away from anything, and it takes a long time.
How long?
¿Cuánto tiempo?
15 días.
It can take from 15 days to even 1 month if you go in a canoe paddling.
15 days to a month paddling in a canoe to get a box of matches. It kind of tells a story, doesn't it?
Ah, sí.
If you can just hold that for me for a moment. When I drill, a powder will collect and that will eventually start to glow. Okay, There's our ember. In a rainforest like this, you have to have the materials prepared really for this sort of fire lighting. And in the past, people would have kept these materials nice and dry, ready for their need. And we haven't got those materials to hand, so I'm robbing the BBC's medical kit and helping myself to some cotton wool, which we'll use as tinder. But there are trees in the rainforest that provide seeds at the right time of year, which are just like that. Harder. One of the things about the rainforest, it's so humid today that this isn't catching fire straight away. It's not the ideal tinder, but we have got fire now. We'll add some little shavings on there and away it'll go. Hello. Some years ago we worked on an island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, and the people there still keep these skills alive because, like you, they're a long way from sort of the outside world. There was a wonderful woman there who said that when you can make fire by friction, you carry your fire in your mind and in your muscles. Oh dear, don't smoke that stuff. Oh. Hooray! Well done, Benito. Fantastic. The wood they're about to put on the fire is a tree that they taught me about. I had no idea about this. And this wood here burns even when it's green. And it's one of the things that they have to know about making fire in the forest. Their ancestors may have had to rub sticks to make fire. Today they use lighters. But some knowledge still survives. Our success inspired Saul and the others to practice frantically all the next day. So they could pass their rediscovered knowledge on to the next generation.